Instead of activating the witch switch in Gobi's Valley, you can instead clip through the coffin for the Jiggy. Simply shock spring up to the coffin and roll into the corner or shoot an egg. Normally, the engine room fans have to be slowed down in order to pass them. But by manipulating temporary invincibility, we can speed this room up a little bit. First, line yourself up in the middle of the pipe near the fan. Then aim towards the center of the fan using the A-game trick. After lining yourself up, run full speed into the fan. Once you get hit, immediately roll and jump as close to the fan as possible. This trick can be done for all fans in this room. Ideally, you only want to get hit once. Keep in mind though that you may get double tapped if you don't time your jump well. And even worse, a poorly timed jump could kill you. An alternate method to the fan switch skip is using the stomp recoil's invincibility. This method is only recommended if you don't have enough health to get past both fans. In the back corner of the engine room, there's a wall with a window that you can clip through. To get through the wall, walk into the edge of the window and sidle where the wall and window meet. Eventually you should pass through to the other side of the wall. I'm not exactly sure why, but grabbing the extra life before attempting this trick makes clipping significantly easier. Since the fan switch room leads you right to the propeller Jiggy, this trick, when done fast enough, allows you to get all of the notes in your path with more than enough time to get to the Jiggy before the propeller turns on. The boombox boss is normally activated by a cutscene and takes a long time to kill. However, you can skip this cutscene by aiming an egg at the boss. He won't hide the Jiggy, but he'll still jump around and try and kill you. Although the boombox boss will still continue to split when you hurt him, they will stop spawning smaller duplicates once you grab the Jiggy. Ideally, the fastest way to clear this boss is to shoot 3 eggs, run up to him, then use invincibility and jump to the Jiggy. But if you can grab the Jiggy on the same frame you attack or get hurt by the boombox boss, you can skip the dance entirely. Keep in mind that this is extremely risky. This trick will not work if the cutscene is activated. Instead, just leave the room, re-enter, and try again. In Rusty Bucket Bay's captain's room, it's possible to grab the Jiggy without destroying the door. Enter Talon Trot, go to the edge of the bed, and jump to the Jiggy. Kazooie must be at an angle, otherwise this jump will not work. While this is technically faster than destroying the door, it is also dangerous due to the 2 grublins in the room. Make sure you either kill the grublins in the room, or go in with a lot of health to avoid dying. The Door of Grunty skip, possibly the hardest trick in the game, allows you to fight Gruntilda with only 69 Jiggies compared to the traditional 94 Jiggies without this skip. This trick is performed by temporarily clipping out of bounds, jumping around the door, and clipping back in bounds. To set up this trick, first move into the corner of the staircase next to the door. Next, align this spot on the wall with the picture frame by zooming out and panning the camera all the way to the right. The closer they are to touching, the better. Once in position, start by holding right. Just after the 5th Kazooie cluck noise, you will fall out of bounds for a second. During the fall, hold upright to stay out of bounds. In addition, you have to jump immediately. Finally, after the jump, move back in bounds by holding up, then up left while in the air. Everything behind the door, while not loaded properly, still functions normally. Even if you don't have all the notes, you can still grab the refills by rat-a-tat-rapping near the ground. It's important to note that this is a frame-perfect trick, or you have 1/30th of a second to pull this off. Jumping too early keeps you in bounds, while jumping too late doesn't work and forces you to fall out of bounds. In addition, turning in too early forces you back in bounds, while turning too late doesn't clip you back in bounds. Having a bad setup will also work against you. Finally, make sure you have more than 0 lives, or else this happens. While this is a difficult trick, you'll probably learn how to do this by the time you would have collected another 25 Jiggies. And with that concludes my tutorial series. I hope you all enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you like what you saw, I do plan on making a 100% speedrun tutorial sometime in the future, so you guys have something to look forward to. Anyway, thanks for watching.